Hey, it's Rebecca Smith from the KBIA newsroom in Columbia, and it's time for Missouri Health Talks, a project where we listen in on Missourians' conversations about access to health care. And this week, a collaboration with our bicentennial oral history series, Missouri on Mic. This week, we hear from Lisa and Gary Kremer, who spoke with KBIA's Missouri on Mic team at the State Fair in August. Lisa reflected on losing her mother last year to COVID-19 and spoke about how that has impacted the way they live their lives. Here's Lisa.
Well, I lost my mother November 3rd, 2020 to COVID. Even though I don't want that to define her or her life, it certainly has been a moment of pause for me in losing her that way. I am so sorry for the suffering that I have seen and the pain I've seen in others.
COVID has caused me to live with a fear and an anxiety that I'm not used to, especially worrying about our children, our grandchildren, and that takes a toll.
My story is not unique. My mother was in a care center, and so for months and months before, I visited her on the outside through the window. And my mother was healthy. The week before, she was fine. We were talking, certainly. But on the Sunday before she passed away, I went Sunday morning to visit her outside, and I was beside myself because something was terribly wrong. Well, I went back Sunday night, and she was just asleep, just kind of non-responsive in her bed. Again, seeing her through the window. And then that Monday, I was on my way to work, and they called, and she had tested positive for COVID. And because the situation was so grave, they let me put on all of the gear, the N95 and the goggles and the gown and the gloves and all of it, and allowed me to be with her. They thought 30 to 40 minutes was about the max because we were very concerned that I might bring that home to Gary. And mother hung on. My daughter was outside her room on the grass outside. She was on a blanket. She had lit some candles. And I went out. I went to her. Of course, I didn't get near her. And then I went on home. And it was just 20 minutes or so, and Becky called my daughter and said that she was gone. Well, I think it shifts our priorities. It crystallizes for us what is truly important in this life. We get so caught up in our work and our jobs and all of the day-to-day, and it is our family, at least for me, that is so grounding to us. And other things pale by comparison to what those we love, those that know us the most, know us the best, what that means to us. So for me, it's just this very large reset and a reminder of every day, of counting every day.
You just heard from Lisa and Gary Kremer speaking about how COVID-19 has impacted them and changed their lives. This conversation was recorded back in August by KBIA's Missouri on Mic team at the State Fair. You can find more Missouri on Mic conversations at kbia.org. But for now, that's it for this week's Missouri Health Talks, which was produced by Logan France. Tune in next week for more conversations from throughout the state about health and access. I'm Rebecca Smith. Thanks for listening.